every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 270th day of my challenge where guess who's excited about her dinner? I'm gonna try a recipe which one of you suggested, and that was Sydney. She asked me to try Laura's chicken parm sandwich, so I have everything ready for it already. So before we move on into the ingredients, I want to say 3 things. Let me just look. First is about pounding the chicken. When I show all the ingredients, you will see that I will just say pounded chicken. So if you're curious to see how pounding the chicken goes, I will try to find the video where I tried that for the very first time in front of camera and link it down below. But basically you just take a cutting board, put the chicken and, pound it with, for example, a rolling pin. So I was doing that in between not parchment paper, plastic wrap, but this time actually and it always just like opens up somewhere and you end up needing to wash the cutting board anyways. So I was like, what if I wrap the rolling pin with this plastic wrap? And it worked perfectly. I still washed the pin just in case, rolling pin I mean, but that's how I pounded the chicken. I don't know if there's any need for the video now. I explained everything. Now, crushing the tomatoes. I couldn't find crushed tomatoes, but there's no worry about that because I just bought, you can buy either like whole tomatoes in a can or cut tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, and just like run them through your food processor a couple of times. I want to try so much, I want to start so much. Anyways, and you'll have your crushed tomatoes. So that's about that. And about the Fresno chili, which the original recipe calls for. As nice as it looks, I couldn't really find it. And as I'm not a huge fan of spicy food, I was like, that's the one little ingredient I will skip today and no one will notice, oh shit. So that's everything I wanted to say about the ingredients. Now, if you're curious to see how it goes trying out this recipe for the very first time in the front of the camera together with you, thank you for watching. We're gonna need 2 pieces of chicken breasts, around 170 grams each, pounded thinly, 2 rolls, split in half, 350 grams of crushed tomatoes, 50 grams of mozzarella, thinly sliced, 25 grams of freshly grated Parmesan, 1/4 cup of olive oil, divided into 2, and 2 tablespoons, plus a little bit more for drizzling the bread, half a small onion, finely chopped, 1 clove of garlic, minced, 4 grams of fresh basil, chopped, 3 grams of fresh parsley, chopped as well, and salt and pepper. This is not the recipe I'm very good at because it will involve quite some multitasking and it's not very easy to do when, you're not a pro cook and you're in addition filming. So bear with me. If at some points I sound too stressed out, everything's fine, I'll be fine. So let's start with the sauce, shall we? To a saucepan, or a pot in my case, I'm gonna add the olive oil and I'm gonna preheat it over medium heat. Once the oil is hot, I'm gonna add the onion, garlic, half of the parsley and half of the basil and cook everything for 4 minutes. Four minutes have passed, so now I'm gonna add the crushed tomatoes. I'm gonna cover the pot partially with a lid, reduce the heat to medium-low, and let it simmer for 15 minutes. I moved my sauce over there because I don't really have anything else to do with that. and I figured I'll just move on to the chicken. Laura actually did it step by step, meaning first she made the sauce, then she made the chicken, but I have a little bit of time. I feel like maybe, let's see, I can manage it. So at the same time, I turned on my broiler to preheat because I'm gonna need that. Here I have an oven-proof skillet. At least I think I do. Fingers crossed. You want an oven-proof skillet for cooking the chicken because this will go then later under the broiler. So to this skillet I'm gonna add the olive oil and preheat it over medium heat. Once the oil is really hot, I'm gonna add the chicken, but before that I'm gonna season the side with some salt and pepper, and once I put it into the skillet I'm gonna put it seasoned side down and then season the other side and then cook it for 4 minutes on each side. Okay, the chicken is really loud. Maybe now I get why Laura did it step by step. Oh well. So the sauce is actually ready. I'm turning off the heat. I'm gonna add the remaining herbs. You can see them here. Basil and... One sec, I will just put this somewhere. Alright, I'm back. So the rest of the basil and the parsley, I'm gonna season everything with salt and pepper, mix it in, and the sauce is done. Okay, oh my god, it's still bubbling! Now I'm putting this here, and now the assembly. On top of each of the chicken breasts, I'm gonna add some of the sauce, then top that with some Parmigiano. Wait, this is not Parmigiano, this is mozzarella. This is so hot! It's so extreme! So, the Parmigiano mozzarella. And then divide the Parmigiano among that, and this will be the little taste assembly. This looks glorious. Okay, let me move this, I think maybe like so. And to this side, then I'm gonna add my bread. I'm gonna drizzle it with some olive oil and put the whole thing, I mean seriously, if your mouth is not watering by this time, I don't know if we can be friends, honestly. So put this whole thing under the broiler for a couple of minutes. Look at this! I already don't have the other sandwich because it smells so good. I couldn't torture my husband any longer. I just brought the sandwich, his sandwich to him, and I'm so eager to try it out. Oh my god. This is super quick. I mean, I was filming and it was quick, so this will definitely go into the pile. Today I was actually reading some comments, and one of my subscribers said that he has a list of quick and easy recipes, so this, my friend, and all the other friends goes to that list. This is super quick. Now let's try. What about the taste? Is it nice or what? When dinner comes around, I have sauce there, and you have something like this for dinner. This is awesome. Granted, not the healthiest choice for dinner because of all the cheeses, but I mean, okay, it kind of already cooled down because, you know, taking pictures and whatnot. The life of a YouTuber and an Instagrammer, you always eat not more food. Let me just take another bite. This is awesome. This is really good. Who's having a happy dinner dance with me? Yep. Sydney? Well, you requested this recipe quite some time ago, so maybe you already tried it, but if not, 2 thumbs up. Definitely try it out. I will resist taking another bite because I really want to go and join my husband. So if you want, go and check the original recipe by Laura there. Actually, the actual link I think is on that side, but you'll find it out, right? I will leave all the things I mentioned in the description box down below, as well as the recipe itself. Sorry, this is my dinner time. It's so tasty. So you can try it out yourself. The recipes both in American and the metric system. This is so like speaking to me. No excuses. So go check it out and make it yourself as well. And if you're curious to try some other recipe of Laura in the kitchen, preferably from, you know, far in the future, because I am going from the very beginning towards the newer ones, leave your request in the comments down below. I always mark them and then randomly pick out. Can you see, like, I'm like not that into you, but I'm so into the sandwich. I'm always marking all of your requests, and when the time comes, you know, inspiration and whatever, I just pick out randomly from those and try it out, like today. So I really hope that this was fun and helpful, and well, it probably not, but me, we'll see you soon. Bye!